Well, the president has made talk of another tax cut for the middle class of about 10%, a centerpiece of his recent campaigns for Republican candidates.
But critics say there is no such tax cut plan, and the pitch is just an effort to rally Republican voters before the elections. Our Washington correspondent Jessica Smith reports.
Massive tax cuts.
On the campaign trail for Republican candidates, President Trump has promised a new tax cut for the middle class.
A 10% tax cut for middle-income families is going to be put in next year.
The president initially suggested the tax cut was coming right away, but Congress is out of session until after the midterm elections. He now says a resolution to cut taxes is on the way, and Congress will start working on it after Election Day.
It'll be great for the middle class.
Critics are skeptical. Vanessa Williamson with the Brookings Institution says she thinks the proposal is an effort to rally Republican voters in the final stretch.
I think it's every politician's idea to say the things that will make their voters happy right before an election.
Republicans in Congress seem to know little, if anything, about the president's plan.
I don't know precisely what it's referring to, but again, I do know we have middle-class tax cuts that are in place now.
Senators Rob Portman and Ron Johnson said their priority is making last year's tax cuts permanent before taking on any new effort.
From my standpoint, that's probably the most important thing is how can we make tax treatment permanent? How can we simplify the system and rationalize it?
Williamson argues the 2017 tax cuts are not as popular as Republicans had hoped.
Tax cuts aren't as effective a vote getter as I think Republicans used to believe.
That's why she doubts the president's latest proposal will pay off at the polls. In Washington, I'm Jessica Smith.